In this video, you'll learn how to use the Uber Health dashboard. You can access the dashboard by typing health.uber.com on a web browser on a desktop, phone, or tablet. You can log in with the email and password created during account setup. Let's set up a new ride. Click New Ride in the top left corner to begin. Type the rider's first and last name. If your rider has a cell phone, enter the number here too. Riders with cell phones who agree will receive text messages with information about the driver and vehicle coming to pick them up. Next, type in the pickup and drop-off address for your rider. You can type the street name or the name of the location. Make sure to select from one of the available drop-downs. You can also drag the pin to better specify the locations. There are two options for how to request the ride: scheduled rides and flexible rides. With scheduled rides, you set the specific time and date for the ride. You can leave it as today and now, or choose a time beyond 30 minutes or within 30 days. With flexible rides, a car is sent on the date that you select once your rider confirms they're ready, at the time that works best for them. Click the date drop-down to choose a day up to 30 days in advance. Your rider will receive a text prompting them to reply with a specific number when they're ready to go. They can redeem the ride at any point throughout the selected day. Next, you'll select the vehicle type. Next to each one, you'll see the upfront price for the ride, how far away a driver would be if you selected this option, the estimated drop-off time, the number of people the vehicle can fit, and a description. On the map, you'll see an estimated as the crow flies distance and an estimated duration of the trip based on your inputted addresses. You can also type a note to the driver. This will be sent to the driver in the Uber Driver app and should be used for pickup instructions only. Please refrain from inputting patient health information. The optional memo can be used for any internal note-keeping, such as billing codes or patient numbers. This information does not go to the driver or to the rider. What you type here will be available in downloadable CSVs for reporting purposes. If you're not quite ready or still waiting on some information, you can save the ride as a draft and come back to finish editing it later. If you are ready to request, click Request Now or Set Up Ride. Drivers will often be just a few minutes away. They'll typically wait for about 5 minutes before canceling. Make sure your rider is completely ready to go when you're requesting. The menu on the left will give you the visibility you need to track your rides. When you're viewing rides for today, you'll see a snapshot of activity you need to focus on for the day in 4 categories. Awaiting pickup. This is when Uber has matched a rider with the driver, and the driver is on their way to pick up the rider. In progress. These are active trips where your rider is en route with the driver to their drop-off. Completed. These are today's rides that have ended, either successfully or canceled. Upcoming are all the remaining rides that are scheduled for today. Then we have future rides. This is a roll-up of rides set to happen in the future, whether scheduled rides or flexible rides, inclusive of today's upcoming rides and rides scheduled beyond today. If you've previously saved your ride as a draft, this is where you can come back to edit it or discard it. Past rides. All of your lifetime past activity will appear in this tab, including today's earlier rides. Let's see what this looks like if there are actually rides in progress and on the board. Each ride has a ride card that expands to give you more details about the trip. On the awaiting pickup and in progress ride cards, you'll see the following: how far the driver is from picking up or dropping off the rider, a progress bar towards the pickup or drop-off, the rider's information, the driver information, the license plate, car type, and driver name with a button to call the driver. You'll be prompted to confirm your phone number. When you expand the ride card, you can see a map of the real-time driver's location and who requested the ride. On completed rides or past rides, expand the ride card for additional features. The Book Return button autofills a new ride with the rider's information. The Rebook Trip button autofills a new ride with the same pickup and drop-off addresses you had before. The Request Support button should be used when you have any questions about the trip, driver, or fare. The Report Lost Item button allows you to get in touch with the driver directly, which is the most efficient way to facilitate a return of a lost item. On the ride cards under Today's Upcoming Rides, you have the ability to request a flexible ride on behalf of a rider if they're having trouble replying to the text message. Just click Request Now. On the ride cards under Future, you can edit the date for a flexible ride or edit the time and date for scheduled rides. If you need to pull a report of your rides, you can download the CSV from the Past Rides tab. Highlight the dates you want to select and click Download for it to save locally on your computer. Our Help Center is located through the link at the bottom of the screen. If you have more questions, you can always reach out to Uber Health's dedicated and HIPAA-trained support team.